Welcome to the Vegas Born Podcast, a Golden Knights community. Welcome, everybody. I'm Mars Mira, the host, and this is my first video on this channel, a channel that I hope to grow, and a channel for everybody to come to when you want to talk about the VGK. Now, I'm very passionate about the Golden Knights. I have been since I found out we were getting a fucking hockey team, which I thought was amazing. There's no sport that I would want more, that I wanted more than hockey. And, you know, we got it. And this inaugural season has been amazing, just breaking records left and right. Nobody thought this was going to happen. Nobody thought this was going to happen. And it's been absolutely amazing. And I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's the players. I'm not sure if it's, the shooting on October 1, that mass shooting here in Vegas. I'm not sure what happened or what triggered anything, but, these guys have just taken off. And when they're firing on all cylinders, I've said it before many times, there is no team in the NHL that can beat these guys. They are hot. And hopefully tonight they're going to come out hot and get the party started the right way, the only way. And we'll hope for that. But, there's a lot that I want to talk about here today. So much to talk about, but I just want to start off. I had somebody DM me on Twitter and, talking about, there's no other place like Vegas. There's no other place like the T-Mobile Arena anywhere in the country. Now, I know that for a fact because I've lived in, I lived in Philadelphia back in 2013. I went to many Flyers games. I've been to Anaheim. I've seen games at the Honda Center, Duck games at the Honda Center. I've been to Staples. I've seen King games. I've been to San Jose, SAP Center. I've seen a lot of hockey games, and I will say that there is no other place like the T-Mobile Arena, and there is no other city like Las Vegas that knows how to have a big party. And it is very unique, and you don't really understand until you're here. It's really crazy. And, I think a lot of teams this year were very overwhelmed on their trip to Vegas. I know when the Toronto Maple Leafs were here, they actually stayed at the Red Rock Casino, which is like right next door to City National, the Golden Knights training facility. And, I thought it was kind of interesting they stayed at the Red Rock Casino, to tell you the truth. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. They must have been partying a little, but who knows? Anyway, guys, getting into, this whole atmosphere that Vegas has brought this year to the T-Mobile Arena, given everything. When the Sharks open, the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs tonight, they won't just be dealing with the Golden Knights' amazing speed, fantastic depth, and airtight goaltending. But, the Sharks are also going to be dealing with an atmosphere that is amazing and very loud at the T-Mobile Arena. And if I had to describe it, I would say that it's pretty much like a festival. It's like a festival / biggest party you've ever seen. And it definitely captures all the glitz and revelry and vibrance of this city. And I can guarantee you there is no venue like this one here in Vegas. The Golden Knights opened their inaugural season October 10th. That was 9 days after the mass shooting at Mandalay Bay. That night, every Knights player, they took the ice accompanied by a first responder, doctors, police, nurses, whatnot. And that was followed by 58 seconds of silence, one for each of the people who died in the mass shooting here. The Golden Knights then proceeded to go out and score 4 goals in the first 10 minutes. And after that, the party was on here in Vegas, and it has not stopped ever since. And it continues to rage. The Knights produced the greatest season ever by an expansion team. The VGK went 51, 24, and 7, and they won the Pacific Division. Although there's a lot of haters out there, and that's another thing. I can't believe we got so many haters, man. I mean, they are everywhere. You know, not as much as there were before, but there's still a lot of VGK haters out there, which I don't get it because, I mean, all we've been doing all year long is breaking records. So it's pretty funny. The Golden Knights averaged about 18,042 in the stadium, playing to 103.9% of capacity, and that's the fourth best in the league, in case you're wondering. Team officials set out to capture the Vegas experience with their in-game entertainment, and there's no city that entertains like Las Vegas, baby. Nobody. Now, when you're at T-Mobile Arena, it starts with the music. The music is very loud there. They do a very good job of pumping people up, man. They do an amazing job of pumping people up. In between the whistles, at least half the crowd, maybe 70% of the crowd is on its feet dancing and singing all night long. You know, a lot of stadiums will play like those crazy like rock anthems, like Metallica and stuff like that. But, the Knights blast everything from hip-hop to EDM to country music. And they'll throw in like a, YMCA or shout in there, just to get people up and dancing. They'll show videos of like Seinfeld or like Dumb and Dumber, Napoleon Dynamite, flashing their moves. And, to get people out of their seats, moving, keeping them awake. And when the Golden Knights win, Elvis Presley's Viva Las Vegas blares over the speakers. They also have a live DJ and an organist. I mean, there is no shortage of entertainment when you go to a Vegas Golden Knights game. And it's crazy, man. It really is. This is one of the San Jose Sharks of Vlasic. He had this to say about coming to the T-Mobile Arena, playing in Vegas for the first time. He said they have great warm-up music. The music's loud. It's not spa music like at the SAP Center. They turn the music up. They don't want you to fall asleep, so they turn it up, which gets fans going, gets the players going, and gets everybody pumped. And that's coming from a Sharks player who said that. So, it's true. I mean, when you're there, I mean, you're not going to fall asleep. Like they're going to make sure of that. And the music is just the beginning of the NHL experience on the Las Vegas Strip. They got the Blue Man Group, and they perform. They performed there. The Cirque du Soleil has done its thing at 5 games there. I believe one game featured a Michael Jackson dance-off. Another started out with a striptease act. Magic Mike, he performed the national anthem. Luxor prop comedian Carrot Top has been there. It's hockey plus Vegas entertainment. It's a very, very interesting venue. On top of all the regular stuff you see in Vegas, tons of marriage proposals are very common at that venue. It's just a really, really cool place to watch a sporting event. And honestly, to tell you the truth, at the beginning of the year, I never thought it was going to turn into this. I mean, I don't think anybody did, but it's become the place to go. The Golden Knights have just captivated this whole city and have become something so much more. They've been downtown, they've done walks, they do all kinds of fan signings. You can go to their practices at the City National Arena. I mean, they have been amazing, and it's really something this city has needed for a very, very long time. And I couldn't be more happy that it's a hockey team. That's the only thing I wanted, and it's the only thing I cared about. Okay. Now, I love baseball. I'm a baseball fan. I'm not a big football fan. I just think that football players are big, overpaid pussies. They just whine too much. So, I was extremely thrilled with a hockey team to be our first professional sport here. But if you guys have never been, you need to come here next year, whenever. You need to check out a VGK game at the T-Mobile Arena. You need to feel the experience, man. It is cool. I mean, they do free tattoos. I mean, man, it is buck wild. I've never been to a venue like the one we have here. It's very original. And that's it, man, guys. I really just wanted this first video just to be kind of fun and just talk about whatever. And I will be uploading a couple more videos before the game starts. And then after the game, I'm going to go live. I'm going to do a live post-game wrap-up, maybe take some live calls, and we'll see where it goes with that. So, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.